Okay, should be live, it should be recording. I can double check here and make sure this is going through. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna want to switch over the Celt to start because we got more fights to do. Okay, so Donphan with soft sand. Wait, I thought I got through this fight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got through the Battle Girl Luna fight. But now I'm like doubting myself. Now I have to go to my previous video. Um, yeah, we did this fight. Okay, okay. I was like, this looks awfully familiar. Okay. Yeah, because we had some fun lines with this one. Okay. So yeah, we go to this fight. Close that out. There we go. Okay, dual wing beat always KOs. This thing has wise glasses, sticky hold. I don't actually remember what sticky hold does. Defense, held item with a Pokemon, being taken. Okay, yeah, it's just... This feels... Okay, let's turn that down a little. And that's gonna bring in this. Oh, I don't really want to take a shockwave. But shockwave should be what I'm taking, right? It's probably random move. Oh, the problem is... it might just nasty plot off of that, which is not fun. Okay, but yeah, we can just switch this in and just take the attack and get Vital Throw to KO. And then that'll bring in this, and it will go for Drill Pack. It's just back to Drill Pack. Yeah, no, there's not a... What is it? Lumberry, Early Bird, Black Glasses. Okay, nothing crazy here. nothing crazy here, or here. Drill Run doesn't have any special effects, right? Just increase crit ratio. Okay. It's 30 plus 80. So that could, if I got double crit. That's kind of the best way to deal with this. Oh, I guess safer would be Togi on the drill pack. Switch to Electros. Yeah, Iron Barbs fake out. Iron Barbs is 1/6. No, that can't be right. 1/8. Yeah, 1/8. So 12, 12, 12, 14, 26% plus a Thunder Punch. Yeah, that should always KO. Okay. So this starts. It's going to Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb crit never KOs. Dual Wing Beat always KOs. That brings in this, which is basically going to be random move, but that's okay because we can take basically any two moves. And KO with Idle Throw. And then that brings in this, which we can pretty easily take care of. And then yep, we'll just bring these. Should be a pretty easy fight. We can deposit. Actually, most of these. Staravia. Daru. Not that one. Let's give Warren Berries to everyone. Okay. And this should be a pretty easy fight. Did I get my... I did not. What is this? Oh. Okay. I had no reason to need anything other than orange berries. Okay. It's been a little while. I'm like nervous, even though it's an easy fight. Actually, maybe it's because it's an easy fight that I'm nervous. But we should always kill with dual wing beat. Oh, right. I fought that one. We're on this one now. Dual wing beat. Nice. Then this is going to be random move, but it's okay. And we can go for Vital Throw. And then this is going to be Drill Pack. Iron Barbs, Fake Out. And then now we can go into this. And then Thunder Punch. Nice, okay. That was easy. You can go back. Heal back up. That's not healing. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Okay. Switch back over here. And let's go next trainer. Okay, Rapidash. Just getting outsped a bunch. So much fun. This will end up being a chest wearing. Yeah, because high horsepower, none of these matter. Oop, I am getting called. One second. Apparently, there's pizza, so I'm gonna be on mute for a minute. Okay. We kind of just have 3 Pokemon to deal with. Chinchino. But it should be fine. Would you just kind of have to beat Chesto on everything, though? Which is a little annoying, but whatever. And then for Swallow, if I'm in on one of these, it's going to go for Brave Bird. Which we can take pretty good. Why are you so weak? I think I keep... Oh, this thing can't do anything to Dreadnought. Soft Sand. Soft Sand Ice Shard does get the KO. The Flare Blitz crit is fine. We just have to poison ourselves. And then that lets us use Dreadnought for the Swallow. Yeah, that works out better. And then we can still bring this. We just need to be Chesto on everything except for, like, Dreadnought. Let's even try to intimidate. Jesus. Oh, so now if I'm starting here, it's going to go for triple axle. And if I know it's going to go for triple axle, I want... a water type Pokemon. So it goes for triple axle into this. And then it's going to try this tail slap and I can switch into Togi. Yeah. Okay. These two, Donphan and Dreadnought, have been so fucking goated so far. Okay, then let's withdraw you and the fighting types. Okay, and then I need to... Chesto, not Dreadnought. Not Dreadnought. Oh, if I'm poisoned, that prevents me from getting to sleep as well. Yeah, so we just need Orin on you. Let's walk slowly. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to be... Fuck. We'll be fine. Oh, Flare Blitz. Yep, okay, we're fine. And then, yeah, that brings in Shinchino, who's going to go for a triple axle. We want to go into... Oh, we go back here. Okay. And then now it's probably going to tail slap. And then Chinchino into Togomadaru. But it's probably still going for tail slap. It's going to be 3 hits die, right? We're just fine to switch here, though. And we can switch to... Who takes less? Hitmonchan? Yeah. Okay, and then this is actually going to be random move, but we're still fine to just go into Dreadnought. Okay, not super clean, but this was an easy fight. Okay. Nice. We got through it, that's all that matters. Next trainer. Breeder Isaac. You do not KO. And you die. extra sensory can flinch, right? Yeah, it can flinch. That's not fun. This is on it. Jesus Christ, you do no damage. Although fake out levitate into a, or fake out into U-turn into a levitating mon is pretty good. Oh, signal beam just does it, doesn't it? Does it? Doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, especially with silver. Well, silver power door, 65. And then fake out U-turn, yeah. It's gonna go for earth power. We switch, and then we get to signal beam it before it can go. And then that will bring in Electra, who should see the fast kill. No, because I might have no damage. It's gonna go for the slow kill. This one. Yeah, that's more important. So we'll go for this because it sees a slow kill. What is gear grind? Oh, gear grind is 2 hits. Okay. But either way, that's pretty easy switch back into Togamaru. Fake out it. I can't really deal damage back. I don't really want it to atomize either. Air body, so I can even lower its speed. How does you do to this? But it's a 2-hit, so like fake out, feeling at least 1/8. So let's see, 82. So it's dealing 10 damage. Excuse me. So 10 plus fake out, which shows 4 plus Fake out, which does 5. So that's metal coat. Okay. And mock punch, which does 32 damage. That's 51, so I still need quite a bit more. Although if I do muscle band, that gets it up to at least 36. 19 plus 36. And if we do an extra, like if we just do one attack, actually if we nuzzle it at -2, that means we can just break. And if we're Oranberry, yeah, break does 50, so 19 plus 50, 69 plus... Wait. It's 10 plus... Oh, both fake outs was 4 and 5. Yeah, so 10 plus 9 plus Nuzzle, which is 7, plus an extra Iron Barbs if I'm staying in a turn, plus U-turn for the switch is another 7, plus the 50. Yeah, that should be more than enough. And then here... Yeah, it should just go into Electrode. And should just click Electro Ball. And then Bold HP Ice does not deal enough damage. And just a Soft Sand. Soft Sand Ice Shard should be just fine. So you are Oranberry, because I don't care. Just make sure I understand what Atomize does. What? Automatize. Speed by 2 stages. It decreases weight by... Okay, yeah. Atomize just increases speed. Oh, which might mean... +2, but paralyzed. I'm still faster, yeah. Even +4. Okay, yeah, so we're fine. I think you're just going to be Oran for now. silver powder, Orin. Yeah, and Orin lets me for sure live the like double crit on gear grind. And then bulldoze should be fine, and then I'll bring in this. So this does kill with black glasses. It doesn't really take damage. Or I can just kill with Rock Slider Bite and also not really take damage. And just go in poisoned. No, because if I'm poisoned, Hex is not fun. Even resisted. Rostberry and also just bring this with Rostberry? Yeah, I think that's good. This Hitmonchan has actually been pretty good. Kind of crazy. And then who else do we need? Masquerain. Okay, so Soft Sand on Donphan. And then Rostberry for both of the Pokemon for that. And then Orin on you. Yeah, just Orin on you because you're not taking anything. And then we need silver powder on. Silver powder on you. So you have Soft Sand, Rostberry, Oranberry, Chestoberry. Wait. You need to be Oranberry. Because that keeps us from double crit range. Soft Sand, Rost, Orin, Rost, Silver Powder. Yes. And then Fake Out U-Turn into Signal Beam is great. Yep, okay. All the items we need. Orin, Rost, Soft Sand, Orin, Rost, Silver Powder. Yes, okay. First Slum. Yep, okay. Just like double checking. Okay, so fake out. U-turn. Signal beam. And then we can go back into Togomadaru. Fake out. Nuzzle. This does not have as much damage as I was hoping, but we'll be fine. Yep, okay. And that brings in Electrode, who is going to go for Electro Ball, and we can switch to Dawn Fan. And then Bulldoze. And that brings in Frostlass, and we can go into Panguro, because Faint Attack Bullet Punch should take care of this. Okay, but we're still fine. Yep, okay. Just didn't get unlucky. We had a backup Pokemon for that, so that's what I wasn't too scared about. Anything there? Okay. Yippee! Now we get a doubles battle, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's a doubles battle. Don't worry, we got this. We just have to double check which Pokemon. Sir and Junior, Anna, and Meg. Trainer battles. Jesus Christ, there's still so many fights. Oh, this is a true double, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. I guess I can double check real quick, but like I am fairly confident I understand what's going on here. I'm just scouting. Yeah, because it's going to be Seeking Emolga. And then even if we take out one. Yeah. Yeah, so it is a true double. That's gonna be fun. Okay. This Emolga just has Discharge next to Lightning Rod, Voltage Sword, Lightning Rod. Okay. . Twitch AI. Yeah, probably just goes for Muddy Water unless it sees a KO. Yep, crit discharge is no good. But I could fake out a Mulga. And it probably just goes for Muddy Water, and we're hoping for not accuracy drops. That sounds like a great plan. Mm. Kind of want someone that dies to hydro pump, but you also have discharge. That's amazing. Almost like speed time this thing. Hmm. First turn Rockside just seems so free, but is it? Too. Oh, and Bulldoze hits your partner, so that's not happening. Oh, at least that means, yeah, discharge more water, like those kind of moves do less damage. That's good at least. Do I have the hard rock? You have a hard stone. Against this, it's probably just going to signal beam. If we first turn, fake out this thing, and Trop Kick. The next turn, I mean, it's just going to go for discharge, right? Or it could try to go for Icy Wind. But like this is not doing too much damage to Toki, so I can U-turn out. $22.77, so only on the worst roll it doesn't KO. And that lets me get this in pretty safely. At +1, that's scary. Oh, but fucking Urge. Oh, but if I U-turn into a different fake out Pokemon. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Actually, if I'm just Muscle Band. I don't want to go in pre-poison, though. Yeah, this VTI is awkward is what's happening here. Yeah, that's why we just go Cherry. And U-turn Trop Kick does get the KO. Right, 96. 28. It's 124. Yeah, that always gets the KO. Even with min rolls. And that lets us get in basically whatever Pokemon we want. Plus Serena at like half versus these two. Almost, I do not want to take a Bone Rush. But you're taking a Signal Beam. 54 plus a Discharge. Oop. 54 plus 8. $78. Yeah, because I don't think this thing wants to go for... It might go for discharge. What's motor drive? Speed. Okay, speed is fine. Oh, just whatever I switch in needs to be able to take a move. That's not your special defense. 58, 54, you do. And I need a fake out Pokemon. But most likely... It could go for Icy Wind. But even Icy Wind's fine because then we're just faking out and drop kicking. Maybe we fake out a Mulga. Problem is the citrus berry. Hmm. I'm just eating discharges while I'm doing this, though. The problem is we need to avoid like multiple paralyzes, which I don't want to do. as this thing goes for discharge, I can't take two. Probably taking signal beam. No, it's two discharges. No, it's taken one discharge at a signal beam by the time this gets on the field. Going already poisoned. Right, already poisoned. We fake out this, switch to this. Then this Giga Drain while you switch into you. Where are you? Where's my Electros? Or electric? Yeah, electric. And you just Giga Drain, and then you... No, this thing's going to be at +2 at that point. Although it should probably still see the KO on this. Oh wait, if I'm faking out, that's 11 plus... You are Y... Oh wait, no, you can just be Miracle Seed. $50 plus 50 equals 111. And 87 divided by 4 is 21. It's 87. It's 108. Okay. Okay, okay. At that point, it'll only be +1 and shouldn't see the flamethrower kill. It should always see the kill over here. Yeah. And we switch here to not take damage. And then all that's left is this Emolga, who we can go... honestly, Giga Drains. Endocrine type, like, just takes care of this. Yeah, we're just gonna let that thing put discharge every turn. Yeah, okay. Okay, wow, this was, something. You need to be Silver Powder, you need to be Cherry. I think you need to be Cherry. He'll be Cherry just in case. You need to be Miracle Seed and pre-poisoned. And then you can just be Orin. And then it doesn't really matter for you. I guess you can be... no, it doesn't matter. Okay. So this is the lead. We just eat the discharge, fake out Seeking, and Trop Kick it. That's going to bring in Lantern. We are just going to eat whatever attack it goes for. We are going to U-turn into this thing, which can take whatever attack comes at it, as well as a discharge. And a one discharge. And the Trop Kick will KO. Oh, we need to fake out this anyway. Yeah, so Trop Kick. Oh, this is a metronome. Oh, God. So this will be taking a 3 times metronome. Yeah, that's fine. And he should be fine too, I hope. Right, so first turn, fake out Seeking, Trop Kick it. Then it's once. Second turn, U-turn, Trop Kick, KO, Lantern. That's twice. So you need to take a 12 plus a 14. And then the next turn is fake out, switch. And you're going to be taking a 3x. Or the twice one. Which, that should be fine, even with a crit. Even after this... yeah. Okay. That brings in you. Yeah, then on the fourth turn, you're fine. Oh no, the fake out, this is taking a 3 and then a 4, but this is also has poison heal. And Giga Drain should be fine. And then even at 5 times, we have enough HP between other Pokemon, and this just doesn't take damage. Oh, I guess we do want to be Hard Rock then. Or Hard Stone. Just so that way we can Ice Shard it. Okay, we should be fine even with the Metronome. Okay. Let's do this. Don't need Dreadnought. We do need you. Don't need you. I just don't need any of these. And then we need Electros. Fish. Fine. So Heartstone for you. And then Miracle Seed for you. Nope. Cherry for you. Cherry for you. No, you need silver powder, which is going to be in my box. Silver powder, Heartstone, Oranberry, Cherryberry, Miracle Seed. Okay. And we need... Nope. Apply status. Apply poison to Oblivion. And then... Just double check the items. Silver powder, Cherryberry, Orange, Cherry, Heartstone, Miracle Seed. Yep. You are poisoned. And this should be pretty safe unless we get, like, triple paralyzed. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so we are faking out Seeking and Trop Kicking Seeking. Then we are U-turn. Oh, the Seek. Oh, yeah, it's Volt Absorb. Yeah, U-turn and Trop Kick should always KO. This is the second discharge. And we can go into Fish. Now we fake out. And we switch to Oblivion. And then this is at +1. It should still never see 70. Yeah, so it doesn't see a KO on Oblivion. In Fish, it should only ever see Bone Rush. On Fish. And we are faster, so even then, we are going to get our... Okay. Yeah, so now we can switch to Static and Giga Drain Marowak. And then now we can Sludge Bomb, Giga Drain Marowak again. And then you can switch out. And I guess against Emolga, then at 5 times. Yeah, we just keep cooking Giga Drain. Oh, and I guess at this point, we should have just been Never Melt Ice. But it, like, doesn't matter. Yeah. We just easily get through that. Oh, good. Okay. Pretty safe. Okay, that one felt really good. Just let Emolga discharge every turn. It'll be fine. And we didn't fuck up any of the like damage rolls or anything like that. Whew. Okay. Next fight. This is the Chelle fight, right? Let's just make a quick post that we're prepping. Actually, I just want to double check. Stream has been healthy. Good. Oh shit! I didn't even see. I wasn't looking at chat at all, Nevin. Hey, what's up? How long have you been here? And hopefully, there shouldn't be too much latency now. So when you actually reply, I should see it. But I don't know if you're. Yo, what's up, Elm?
Is any Pokemon?
Yeah, we are on the Chelle fight. You missed a pretty clean doubles battle where we just let Emolga click discharge every turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's, I mean, sick. Usually that fight, you want to, like, clear Emolga as quickly as possible, but I trust you. Good.
No, I was able to just always be able to take Emolga's discharges and prevent the partner from ever attacking, basically.
That's sick. I might watch that one back later.
Yeah. I think what I'm going to start doing is once I'm done streaming, I'll go back and update the description for the live to have the timestamps for all the fights, so you can just like skip to the fights and skip all the prep.
Nice.
But yeah, no, it was like do you want to play by play or do you just want to wait and watch?
I'll watch it later. I want to help you prep for Chelle. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay. How do we deal with Chelle?
This Lapras should be easy. This should be all Hitmonchan right here. You're gonna each Hitmonchan Rock Smash. That's how you do it.
Do I even need to?
It
Well, I
has
guess
Citrus
Rock Smash
Berry.
is a. Was that?
It has Citrus Berry.
Oh. And Rock
But
Smash is.
usually the play is the Rock Smash, get the guaranteed defense drop, and then Brick Break it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. Put break back. Yeah, because we don't need Fire Punch because we can just reteach Fire Punch after this fight anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it didn't actually end up mattering which Elemental Punch I had for Hitmonchan.
Yeah,
Despite the
you're
fact that
never
I
clicking
brought
that.
despite the fact that I've brought Hitmonchan to like half the fights.
Yeah, because it's a good Pokemon, like I said.
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna fall off hard, but early game,
Hey,
it's a good Pokemon.
it's done its job. Oh yeah, Rock
Um,
Smash. And then Brick Break should be enough, right? Because Rock Smash lowers defense.
yeah.
Although we are taking. Oh no, we're faster. We're only taking one attack from this. And we're just Chesto
Might want
Berry.
Fake Out first, too.
Fake out. Oh, I
I think
just
it's a
fucked up.
roll.
Yeah, because I was looking at the wrong. Chesto and Rock Smash. There we go. Export, import. Yeah, fake out 11. 1132. It's 43, and then that should never put it into citrus. And then 90 damage. Yeah, that should be more than enough.
The only way it should put it into Citrus is if it crits. So you
Right.
don't want to crit, but I still think it'll be fine if you do.
Yeah.
Hitmonchan will just be slightly lower.
Well, especially because Frost Breath always crits, so it's not like this is going to
Yeah.
ever two-shot.
Yeah. You just don't want Hitmonchan to crit.
Yeah. I was watching mostly only playing for the doubles battle. Latency is good. Okay, cool. Sorry, now Elm joined and then I completely looked away from chat again.
Oh, what an
I've not.
asshole.
Yeah, it's my brother too.
Hi, Spring brother.
Yeah, he probably isn't watching anymore, I'm gonna guess. Probably dipped out. Oh no, I still have a viewer, unless you're also watching the stream.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I just did not have chat up because I haven't needed to have chat up, so I just did not see my brother messaging earlier.
Oh.
But I really like that line we took for the previous fight. Okay, so we get rid of it with Hitmonchan. It is going to go. So if we're planning on taking some, like at least 40%, it should see Draining Kiss as the KO. So it should go into Togekiss next.
Yeah, it might see Air Cutter too.
Yeah. But as long as one of its moves is going to kill. Is what I meant. We're planning for Togekiss.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, you should. This, I think, is a guaranteed bait to Togekiss. Do you ever take your encounter on?
I did not.
I think you might need it. Like you can get some chip with Togedemaru, like guaranteed.
Yeah. And Tokumadara is probably coming to this fight no matter what.
Yeah, I think so. So like Hitmonchan switches out. Hopefully you switch in on the Draining Kiss. You get that 8% chip, then you fake out and you U-turn, and then
Oh yeah, we're faster, so we do get the U-turn chip. And then do
and then
we
you're
want to take a
baiting
mystical
Mystical
fire?
Fire.
Yeah.
There's no chance Sharpedo can switch in on a Mystical Fire and kill this thing, right? No.
No, not without more chip. This thing has a scope lens. Oh, so this thing's critting half the time, no matter what.
Yeah, and Air Cutter's pretty much a guaranteed crit.
Oh yeah, because that's a high crit move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's guaranteed because it's +3.
If you win Sharpedo, what is that bait? Is that Draining Kiss again?
Or grass knot.
Oh, well, that's fine too. You could maybe go Sharpedo and then try
Back
to
to Togi.
pivot. Yeah. And then if you give... Who do you need to give what? What am I thinking right now? I just lost my train of thought. Give Sharpedo... Right? What am I... What is Sharpedo doing with Never Melt Ice?
See?
And then... Hmm, how much does the combo of Togedemaru do?
Well, we could always just like we don't even need to use Sharpedo for that at that point. Just always make grass knot on this switch. Because grass knot's contact,
True.
right? Or is it not?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah, one of the few contact special moves along with Training Kiss. Because this
Yeah,
just
you're
takes
right.
nothing
I
from
mean,
Mystical Fire. And we just, honestly,
yeah,
we can just kind of dance back and forth until it's in Smart Strike range.
true. True. Yeah, that's not bad.
Because it's going to Mystical Fire on this, and it's going to Grass Knot on this.
Yeah, I don't even think it has the chance to do anything else.
Yep.
Unless it may be air cutters, but I don't think it'll ever air cutter on Togedemaru.
No, because even with a crit, like, this has been crit damage on both of them.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm also thinking, I don't know if high crit moves have any sort of priority, but I don't think so in this game. I think I'm thinking
No,
of a different game.
but even, like, if we're taking Mystical Fires and Grass Knots, it's like, it doesn't matter.
Hmm.
So we basically go until Smart Strike KOs. And then that's
Yeah.
going to bring in most likely Right On, unless they have something that outspeeds and kills.
Boogie might be in last resort range.
Yeah. So it's definitely Right On or Delcatty,
Hmm.
depending on the range.
Yeah.
So if we are, let's say we get unlucky and it does Air Cutter on the first one, so we're not getting damage. So we're taking 6. And then we get to fake out for 10. I'm going to write these down. So 6. So we take 6, it takes 10. And then we switch on the Mystical Fire. We switch it back on the Grass Knot. It takes 8 per, or 1/8.
Just 8.
No, 1/8, not 8%.
Oh, you're right. 12%. 12%.
Yeah, so it takes 12 damage.
Oh, the 100 health makes this so easy to
Yeah.
calculate.
And then it takes another 10 from Fake Out, which means we've done 32 damage to it at minimum.
Did you count your U-turns?
Oh, I did not count my U-turns, so there should also be a 5 in there.
Yeah.
And at that point, we've taken 1 Grass Knot after the second Fake Out.
Wait, you're calculating this with silver powder.
Oh, yeah, we probably just... Actually, just do none for now.
So you're doing... Yeah, I would do Muscle Band. That'll probably put it in range eventually, quicker than...
Oh, yeah, because Muscle Band will also...
It boosts everything.
Kill quick, yeah. So that means the Fake Outs deal at least 11. And at this point, we've taken an Air Cutter and a Grass Knot.
And that's if it Air Cutters, too.
Yep. Otherwise, it would have been a Draining Kiss and a Grass Knot. And we'd only take another Grass Knot. Because every cycle is dealing 23 damage, so we only need to do that twice.
Yeah.
So we're never in Last Resort range. We are always in or like this range. And Togi's going to be at like 70% HP. And this is going to be at also like 75%, 80%-ish HP.
Okay.
Okay. So then, now we're baiting Drill Run.
That's perfect. You go into Breloom. And you literally hard wall this thing.
Well, a crit double edge does not feel great.
It
Although
is
we are faster.
It's going to be a roll because you're going to be at full health.
Right, but I... Too bad Octillery is tied.
I think you might have to Breloom here. I don't know if you have another...
Option, yeah.
Yeah. And I think the risk being a high roll crit is not that terrible. Like, Giga Drain's a roll with Miracle Seed.
Yep. Yeah, because we switch into this on a Drill Run. And then between Poison Heal and Giga Drain, like, we're always at full.
Mm-hmm. Even a crit Drill Run, I think, shouldn't, like, be enough to not keep you at full.
Oh, this is all crit already. So,
yeah,
50, and
we're
recovering 60, so even a crit Drill Run, we're never lower.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Breloom's in. That baits out probably Delcatty, right?
No, it would be Vespa Queen, right?
But Delcatty's faster.
Delcatty's faster. Okay, yeah, it'd probably be Delcatty. Unless we're at full. No, because we're not likely to be at full because it's probably going to KO itself to Double Edge. Assuming we don't hit the, like, one roll with the Miracle Seed.
Maybe that makes it more worth not putting Miracle Seed on this.
I don't understand.
for health preservation.
Well, it's going to
Because two
KO
chances to
itself.
Giga Drain.
It's going to KO itself to double edge after a Giga
But
Drain.
will it if you don't have a Miracle Seed?
Even with a none, we're doing at least 70.
You might, yeah,
And
you might as
then
well just Miracle Seed.
was it
What's
double edge is a quarter of the damage it
1/3?
deals,
Oh, it's only a corridor.
right? Or is it half?
Yeah, I think you're.
Increase to one
1/4 of the
third.
damage.
No, 1/3 rather than 1/4 is what it
Oh.
does.
You probably should just worry or Miracle Seed.
No, because if we're not Miracle Seed,
Does
we
it
get to
ever
heal
kill
back up to
itself?
full. I don't think it does.
Oh,
Unless it crits, but 58, 1/3 of that. Oop, not that one.
and I don't think a crit matters because I think it always baits Delcatty. Like, I don't.
19
Well,
damage to itself. 84, 90. It would have to be a max roll into a max roll in order for this to KO. And we still heal more than a crit. So yeah, not Miracle Seed means that we get to be at higher health at the end of the ride-on. Because we get Poison Heal and a little bit of extra Giga Drain.
How much does Delcatty do?
Oh, I guess it does do up to 100. So it's always baiting this.
It always sees kill. It's okay. One minute, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back.
Okay.
So what's the? I don't even know what you do against Delcatty here.
I mean, Tokumadaru and Dreadnought will both be at. Oh, it can't even click Last Resort. It has to click Fake Out first.
It has to fake out. So.
I mean, switch back to Tokumadaru, fake it out, and then Dreadnought takes one crit and one non-crit.
My thing. I don't know. You're slower, so that's bad. I just feel like you're risking Dreadnought, and maybe at this point of the game you can, but it's also like your only rock type.
Well, it's
so what? You switch Togi
on the fake out, and then we fake out, and then we just
and then you
switch
have
on
to
the.
take one last resort.
Oh, we have to take 3 last resorts because we have to use 2 moves. Yeah.
Yeah. It would be. I think you would be fine if this was
Oh
metal
wait.
armor, but
Oh no, this is faking out, so we don't get to click anything.
yeah. You. I know I'm saying this very early, but you might have to sack something to this.
Bogey's gonna be at least 75. I'll take a fake out. Don't want it to stay in on the last resort. You're already damaged, right? Yeah, because you're taking from that, yeah.
Like, I don't know what I have done before, and you can veto this, of course, is I've used Masquerain to get an Intimidate, and then buy to Masquerain.
Well, depending on how many more Pokemon we need for the other stuff, like what?
Yeah,
That leaves us
that's the
with
other thing I'm thinking.
Vespiquen.
Like, I don't know if there's ever a world where Dreadnought will be at a high enough health to just switch in and kill it.
Well, if Dreadnought isn't used on Delcatty, Dreadnought does just, as long as it's not switching on an HP grass, it does just outspeed and kill.
What if you... How
And
much does
then,
Hitmontop do to Delcatty?
Hitmonchan,
Yeah. Not
50.
enough. Yeah.
But if we also take a look at this, Slowbro, it should just be an easy... double bulldoze, right?
Yeah, that does a lot. Crazy. I don't think I've ever had a Dawn fan be able to deal with this.
And like we just set this to soft sand. And like this just deals with Slowbro. So like,
Yeah, it might depend. You might need to get Dawn fanned in on a poison jab.
oh, because of the whirlpool.
And the Zen Headbutt just does big damage.
I mean, it's probably
I
switching in
guess
on
you
the
could...
Zen Headbutt.
Mm,
Well, it
you
takes two
could... You know what you
attacks
could
as
do?
long as it's not taking a whirlpool.
You could always... And you can always pivot Togi too, actually, on a Zen Headbutt if you need.
Yeah. So actually,
And Whirlpool can't trap Togi in, so you're, like, good to...
right. Because Togi's not taking damage from this.
Zen Headbutt does a chunk.
Oh, this thing is quick draw, click, quick claw, so we could take 3 attacks.
Yeah. Well, no. Togi, at most, you'd take 2.
No. I meant Donphan.
Yes. And that's ignoring Zen Headbutt flinches.
Well, Donphan's. Oh, I see.
What is Pangoro looking like in this slow bro?
Probably better. Oh yeah,
Because
because
then
that's
you could
just
switch in on a Zen Headbutt instead and Dark Glasses, and I think you're in a much better spot.
yeah, because then all it's doing is clicking. Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, this works. Because double feint attack, we're fine, and then, or yeah, and even two poison jabs, so
I
one
don't even know
crit,
what would be
64, 43. Plus poison chip is so 107. Oh, so we do die to poison chip if it gets
But
poison
if you can,
and
but
a
if you can,
crit.
you always pivot Togi, I think. Like if you're seeing that it wants to poison jab, you go Togi.
Oh yeah.
And then you just hard switch into Angora because it's either gonna whirlpool or poison jab. Or yeah. Whirlpool or Zen Headbutt, I mean.
Yeah, but on Zen Headbutt. Oh, because we just U-turn for the chip. Oh, fake out U-turn. Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
yeah.
you don't even need to U-turn, I don't think. I mean you can,
Oh,
it's
we're
gonna
right.
depend on Togi's health.
Yeah, because it can
You
Zen
don't you're
Headbutt.
not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
want it to get the quick claw and
Yep,
then uh-oh, you just died to Whirlpool or something.
yep. So that means if we go back a couple, if we switch Masquerade on a fake out.
Yeah.
Oh, this is with Intimidate. Jesus Christ.
Oh, I didn't realize that. At one defense, oh, it's hasty. That's fucking why it does so much.
Yeah. So Masquerade
I think you might
doesn't
have to.
can't take another attack is the problem.
You might have to kill this thing with Dread.
Well, high roll KOs. That's so annoying.
Yeah, and that's ignoring crit. And I think you'd rather sack your Masquerade than your Staravia.
Yeah.
I don't think Masquerade's the worst sack here, I'll be honest. But I understand if you aren't too eager to just get the Intimidate off and die.
I'd rather sit here for another 2 hours before resorting to that.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because the problem is just nothing takes last resort.
Mm-hmm. And nothing outspeeds either.
Contran's so tanky. I don't think it's tanky enough.
So, and it's like even if you manage to get Donphan in, then what?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if it's ever worth, oh, no, I was gonna say going Togi, but, like,
Wait. Oh, no. I mean, we wouldn't be playing around crit, but Pangoro switching on the fake out, vital throw, bullet punch.
and then use
It would have to be
Dawn
muscle
Fan
band.
as your...
It would have to be muscle band on this.
I think your stream's frozen. No, it's
Is
not.
it?
I don't... I'm seeing the Discord icons. No, okay, never mind. You're good.
Okay.
That was weird.
Yeah, the problem is I don't even get an. I'm not even. Like, there's a good chance I just don't get an attack off
Mm-hmm.
with Masquerade.
Like, I don't know if it's the worst thing in the world, because Dreadnought is a 2-shot, right?
Yeah.
Like, even if Masquerade doesn't get any damage, it shouldn't be a big deal, but... And I think Dread would still be healthy enough to deal with the Vespiquen. You would just have to, like, make sure it gets in on a dual wing beat. Which isn't the hardest with this team. Like, you literally go, like...
Yeah, if I know it, if it's
Hitmonchan.
clicking
Yeah.
anything else, I still have HP on Hitmonchan.
You might have HP on... Well, I think if you kill Delcatty with Dread, it should bait and slow bro, I think. Yeah, because if it went... It can't... Masquerade, like, literally... Or Vespiquen
Yeah.
literally cannot come in here. So go slow bro, you switch into Pangoro
Pangoro.
on the Zen Headbutt. It kills... That brings in... Vespiquen to fucking dual wing beat unless Pangoro's too low, but then you just have a different... Like... Then it gets risky. Then it's like, if Pangoro's too low and it's like, random move. But if
But,
you're
like,
only baiting dual wing beat and attack order, you probably go to... Wait, no. Go to the mono
Togi.
switches on fucking everything.
Yeah, Togi, and then this can switch in on an attack order and bait wing beat. So, like, we always get into Dreadnought safely.
Yeah.
It's just, what's the best way through Delcatty?
But that line would always involve stacking Masquerade, I think. Because if you can get Dread in with only the chip that it got from the little bit of chip it took from Togekiss, I think you should be good.
Because if we Masquerade... Signal Beam... Is there a world where if Masquerade gets a Signal Beam off, we just switch and don't sack Masquerade?
How does that... I don't know. How would it do that?
Well, 22 plus 71 is not a KO.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I think so. I think you could get away with that, because at that point you'd only be... Yeah,
Needing
so
one
if
attack?
Masquerade... Yeah. Or 2, I think.
Yeah, it would take 2 attacks.
But that's slightly better than 3.
Yeah, well, it's taking 2 attacks either way.
Taking 2 attacks.
Right, because if we're sacking, we're not getting damage and we have to attack twice. If we don't sack...
If Masquerade really, really wants it and lives, we can just switch.
Okay, so now we have to. Here, 1 second. Now we got a calculator this thing. Because I'm going to.
Okay.
We can go back here.
The fuck is this? What did you make?
Should add up all the damage rolls. And then damage needed.
Oh.
You have 94 HP. So 75% of the time we're sacking Masquerade.
That's honestly not that bad. That's better than I
that's
thought it was going to be.
that's
I thought it was going to
also
be like
not getting crit on either of them.
Yeah, but I thought it was going to be like 90% of the time sacking Masquerade. And maybe with crits it's like 80%, but that's not that bad.
15 out of 16 squared. Oh no, that was... Yeah, squared. Times the 75.07. Wait. No. I'm doing math wrong. 93% chance for it to not crit. Oh no, yeah, that's right. Wait. Oh. 25% of the time it's living times times the 9.3 or 0.9375. Okay, so there's a 23% chance that Masquerade lives.
There's a what?
A 23% chance Masquerade gets through this.
That's not bad.
So...
And you know what? You know what would, if it did live, that makes really good fucking content. That's my input.
Yep. So, well, we have a line that is sack Masquerade 20% of the time and is safe otherwise. Or sack Masquerade 80% of the time. 20% of the time we get through with no losses. Is there anything else we can find?
The thing with this fight is it's just like every mon needs a like direct answer. You know, it's like, and at the like your box is, in my experience, your box just probably won't have it unless you want to look at Lake and Rock.
Was it
No,
midnight?
there's no K. There's no K.
Does that work?
Oh, it does work. Wait, that's the wrong Lake and Rock, but
Like a walk.
you can
Oh, it's
change it.
dusk. No, midnight. I just didn't spell it right.
What is Midnight's moveset? Run and Bond Polka Dot. What's your Rockruff's current level?
32.
Oh, it's all the way up.
Yep.
Hmm. I was gonna say Lycan Rock Midnight learns Brick Break at level 18, but you're past that.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't think there's any moves I can really learn.
Does it learn Rock Smash?
I would assume so.
It does not. Wait, it does not.
Oh.
Really? That's crazy.
And I'm too high level for Sucker Punch.
It learns Brick Break at the tutor that you get right after this fight.
And what Pokemon? So we have the 117, right?
Hmm.
Yeah, there's
I
nothing
don't
here
think
that
any
would help.
Pokemon on this
Yeah,
route
no.
is going to help with Delcatty.
No, it's not. It
Unless,
would be
um, it would be
Meowth.
Meowth, right? And that's it.
Yeah.
Meowth is such a cool encounter, though. Like, Berserker's, like, literally one of my favorite mons in this game, but...
What am
I
I
was gonna
looking
say,
for?
I was gonna say you wanted the electric type for, like, either Vespiquen or Togekiss, but you don't need it. So you can probably hold off on that route and get your Muck later,
Yeah.
even though Meowth is so cool. But
So the thing is with this route, yeah, we just need to
it's
not
definitely
get
risk.
crit twice. Because we're going to be at 80, 60, 10, 20-ish percent, but that's still enough. Oh, well. We should still have enough to get through a dual wing beat, even
Mhm.
after taking 2
You only
moves.
need to take one, and you should probably Oran Berry this Dreadnought. Oh wait, fuck! It needs Hearthstone for.
But what did it need Hearthstone for?
Delcatty.
Oh, Yeah, it's going to be at 80-ish percent, and then it's going to take a -1 is another 20%, and a crit is 45%. So yeah, that's not amazing.
But that's if it crits.
Yeah.
And if it does, you have ways. If it does crit, no, that might mean like another sack. What if you kept? Hmm.
It'd be midnight. There we go. Well, this is Silk
Just not doing
Scarf.
enough. Yeah.
So we outspeed if it's -1.
Yeah.
Is Rock Blast 100% accurate in this game?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But you're saying this instead of...
Masquerade.
Yeah. So you'd be risking Lycanroc instead of sacking Masquerain.
Right. But Rock Tomb gets us to outspeed. So we only take Fake Out Last Resort.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, we would be risking. We wouldn't even be risking crit. With Hardstone, we're literally only risking a 2-hit Rock Blast.
Mm-hmm. I'll be honest, I think I'd rather lose Masquerain than even have the chance to lose Lycanroc. Especially since you don't have your fossil encounter.
Oh. And. Okay. So it's not even that. Because we live, as long as it isn't 3 high rolls in a row on Fake Out Last Resort, Last Resort. So it needs to not. It needs to be a 2-hit Rock Blast into a crit in order for us to lose Lycanroc.
Okay.
But then that does mean we're accepting we have Midnight Form.
I'm gonna be so for real. I think you get more value out of stacking Masquerain.
Can't unsacrifice a Pokemon.
No. But you can have a really fast rock type that sweeps Flannery.
You're not wrong.
Like you're just my thing is you're just using so many resources for the chance for like you're using your Rock Blast TM, you're using your Moonstone, which means you lose out on the other Lycanroc
Yeah.
evolutions. Um and it still has the chance to die. And it's not a negligent chance. Like, a crit would just do it.
Well, it's only a crit if it uh 2 hits Rock Blast, but you're right. If it had a higher attack stat, I might go with it. Where double Rock Tomb would just KO.
Mm-hmm. That's my only thing with that. I genuinely think, in the long term, losing Masquerain here is so much more worth it than, like, guaranteed losing Masquerain is so much more worth it than having the chance to lose Lycan Rock.
Well, it's losing. It's guaranteed losing Lycan Rock other 2 forms.
Yeah, yeah. Which is probably not worth.
No. Masquerain just needs double low roll to live. Problem is that
And that's so hype.
Dreadnought
That's so
takes
hype.
damage though.
Yeah.
Or well, the problem is that we're kind of. Oh, I guess it's just like high roll crit, high roll is what we're risking with Vespa Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Or like on to Dreadnought. That's like a lot of high rolls that needs to happen.
I will also say you're probably never going to get a riskless shell in any run.
Yeah.
This is like
It's just
probably
sad to
the
know
worst
it's.
early game fight. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I was just saying it's just sad to lose Masquerain.
Yeah,
Because we're deathless up
I
to this
understand.
point. But maybe we're deathless up to
Masquerain's
this
not a
point, so
bad.
we can just afford to sack now, because
That's
it's.
that's the other thing. We're deathless up to this point, so it's like if we do one sack at this point to get past this fight, I think we scale pretty decently.
Mm-hmm.
And I seriously think Masquerain is just gonna, especially with its stats, like it's not gonna very
Yeah.
quickly gonna stop being able to switch in on things.
Yeah, because the nice thing is that it's been able to switch in on ground type moves, but like Staravia is going to be able to start doing that.
There's that soon enough Staravia and Fletchender are gonna
Yeah.
start doing that, and it's like,
Mm-hmm.
and I ask, how much does Parasect take? Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, the same amounts.
Takes more.
Mm-hmm. It's because of the intimidate, like this thing
And
crits, and
yeah, and it gets us
it's
no
always
value
fucking
because
good.
there's no
Yeah.
yeah. And it gets us no value unless it like gets the effect spore, but that's only 30%. And it can be like we get poison effect spore, and then we're like, fuck.
Yep, that's not what we wanted. It's too bad Oranberry doesn't like proc after a fake out.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, is there a way we can get Oranberry on Masquerain? No, of course not.
No, we just
We're gonna
silver
take
powder.
20 from yeah.
Did we decide not Miracle Seed on Breloom?
We did.
So I ate them on
Because it
Brayllium.
I mean, I really actually don't think Breloom's item matters.
Oh yeah, this we are risking a high roll crit on.
Actually, I mean, maybe Miracle Seed is more worth it because I don't know if
We're not
Rhydon.
using
I think Rhydon.
Brayllium again anyway.
No, and I think Rhydon has a chance to Stealth Rock. So if we can just Giga Drain and kill it, I know it's one roll, but
Yeah. Yeah, no, Miracle Seed on this. Hearthstone here. Chesto on this for the Sing. Black Glasses on this because it makes the feint attack do the damage.
yep.
And then Silver
Is this
Powder
an
here.
Orinless fight? That's so crazy.
Yeah, we're just doing damage boosting. We're just bringing all of the type bonus items.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Black Glasses on Goro.
Muscle Band on Togi.
Yep. Silver Powder on you. You already have the seed. And then I need the hard stone,
Oh,
which I
you want
believe
Orin. Oh, yeah, that's right.
is on you. Yep. Oh my god. Yeah, so this should be Muscle Band, Miracle Seed, Black Glasses, Hardstone, Silver Powder, Chesto Berry.
Nice.
Okay. This is...
Yeah. Yeah. This is always probably the
We got
scariest fight
this.
of the early game.
We got
Oh my god,
this.
fuck. Fuck. He's so determined.
Okay, then we're leading...
Yeah, you might want to start with putting Hitmontop up front.
Yep. And then we need to poison...
Breloom and each Hitmonchan Rock Smash.
which is an HM. Let's slow down. No more Fire Punch.
Mm.
And that should be it, yeah?
Yeah, you want to double check everything?
Always. Chesto, Miracle Seed,
Very...
Hearthstone, yep. And then we have all the moves we need. There's no other moves we need to teach.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
Do it. Let's get lucky.
Let's get
Knock on
lucky.
wood.
I'm going to post real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Happening meow. I'm gonna text my brother real quick as well.
Awesome.
Okay. I feel like I should switch to game audio for the boss fights now.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Okay, let's do this. Um,
I didn't even realize it was off.
yeah, because I always have the music,
Hmm.
and because I usually do speed up, so I don't like listening to the speed up game music.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Um, okay, so let's pause you, and actually, I think I can just reload so it doesn't. Yeah, it's just the blank spot there now. Nope, don't let that still open like that though. And then audio. There we go. Oh, it's probably turned down. Volume mixer. I'm guessing this is turned way down. Yeah.
It
Yep.
sounds fine on the stream.
Yep. I was just playing around with it. Okay, and then I do just want to make sure for the recording that GBA is on. Well, it's on its own anyway. Okay, cool. Yep, we're good. Okay, let's fucking go.
Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm like
Yep.
nervous, but I'm excited. Because the shell fights can always go so bad so quickly.
Okay. I mean, we have a chance to not sacrifice a Pokemon, and if we are sacrificing a Pokemon, it's planned around. Everything else should be safe. Unless I forgot something. My brother's back! Okay, let's do this fight. Because she just kind of runs up at you, right?
Yeah, you get jump scared.
There she is. Okay. Pokemon Trainer Chelle would like the battle. Oop, I clicked off the... Okay. Lapras into Hitmonchan. We are clicking Fake Out, and then we're clicking Rock Smash Brick Break.
In the same turn, it's gonna be so cool.
Yep. Yeah, 3-hit combo.
You hit them with the 1, 2, 3.
And then we Rock Smash.
Yeah, and you hope this doesn't crit. And it
Lowers
doesn't.
its defense without proccing the Citrus Berry. Frostbath, we're going to take like 40-ish% of this. And then we can Brick Break. What?
That would have been so good if it sang there, but...
Oh, yeah. We would just had full HP on this. Okay, Lapras is down. This should always bait out Togekiss. And then against Togekiss, we are baiting Air Cutter or Draining Kiss. Either way, we are going to Togedemaru to take this attack. Switch in 100%. Air cutter. It's not what we're looking for. That's always going to
A
crit.
little unfortunate.
But it's fine. Because this is what we planned for anyway. So now we fake out. And we are faster, so we can U-turn.
Get some chippage.
Yep. Get this little bit of chip in.
Big
And
chippage.
it is always going to be clicking Mystical Fire here, which we 4 times resist. And now it is... Now it's always going to click Grass Knot, which we can switch back into Tokumadara for. And Grass Knot is a contact move, which is going to trigger our Iron Barbs. Do a little bit of chip. And then we can fake it out again. Do a little bit of chip. Then we can U-turn. Do a little bit of chip.
Togedemaru is so good. It's so good.
It's so good. Switch back into this on the Mystical Fire. And then guess what? We're gonna do it again.
Oh, crit again. You really
That's pretty
dodged
good.
Mystical Fire crits. That's really good.
And then
It's
back
really
into
good to
this.
have even if that crit Mystical Fire only did like 3 more damage, like that's still good health to have.
Yep. Grass Knot, Iron Barbs. And then we're going to click the fake out.
You don't have to.
We don't have to. I'm clicking it anyway.
Okay.
Oop. I did not mean to click that. Bite. And then
goes
Smart
to
Strike.
Pokemon and accidentally spam switch into Pangoro.
And then this should always bring in Rhydon. And this is always going to click Drill Run. I just realized we could U-turn here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just way
true.
safer to
Might as well.
U-turn. Yeah, because we have the Miracle
just
Seed.
U-turn.
This makes it so it's way more likely that this Giga Drain just KOs and we don't even have to risk the high roll crit.
I think either you healed yourself before this fight or Chelle heals you. You're not poisoned. But I think we're still fine.
Oh, fuck. We're still fine. Especially because that didn't crit, so we can just Giga Drain. And this might just KO. And if it does, it makes it super free. It didn't just KO.
Cool.
We are at full HP. We need to dodge a high roll crit here. We are good.
Nice.
Now we can just Giga Drain again. Although we would have liked to be at more HP because it should still be banning Delcatty though.
It should always be Delcatty because it's the only thing faster.
Yeah.
It is very good it did not Stealth Rocks there.
Well, we had Mach Punch. Oh, Stealth Rock is a different move than I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking Rock Polish.
Oh.
Okay, so we got
I
Delcatty.
was like, what move are you even thinking of?
So we're going to go to Reset to get this Intimidate.
Maybe get a little tempo reset, too. Did it?
Fake out. That did 70.
That did so much.
Or that brought me down to 70. That's what I meant to say. 81% of the time,
Oh my god.
Reset is going to die here. Either way, we have to click Signal Beam. If Reset live, lives this attack and gets to Signal Beam, it gets to make it through this fight. 81% chance that this faints right now. Holy shit! Let's fucking go!
Oh wait, I told you if she wanted it enough, she would have. She did, obviously.
That means we get to switch to Glare. Now we just need to not get crit twice.
One last resort.
Okay, so we should be completely fine. We're just clicking Rock Slide here. That crit, that's scary.
That's bad. You might end up still losing Masquerain here.
Sorry, I was doing the math on this.
No, you're good.
Yeah, because Dual Wing Beat is a 50% chance to kill now.
Yeah.
Okay. Either way.
Masquerain Living did just make this line even safer, though.
This is going to go into Slowbro. At this range...
I think you always pivot to you once.
Yeah. Well, it's Zen Headbutt kills. There is a roll for Poison Jab to kill.
Wait, what?
But still, this should go into Togi, right?
Mm-hmm.
We're in the middle of an important fight, if you can just be quiet for now, Vad.
Okay.
Sorry, I was distracted. Yeah, we're just always going to switch to this. Right? Togomadaru?
Yeah. I think so. There are risks, but I think you have to do this. Okay, you should be fine. The risk, I think it was if it, like, whirlpooled and then, like, Zen Headbutt flinched. Like, quick draw, quick draw, Zen Headbutt flinch. But now I think you just go hard,
well, we could fake out, but it doesn't matter.
Oh,
yeah, we just go Pangoro.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Break the mold. Whirlpool's not great.
No, you'd rather have it. Yeah. Hopefully.
But we should still be fine.
Hopefully, yeah. Okay.
And it poisoned.
Mm-hmm.
And Whirlpool.
So, now you just hope it isn't faster?
That was very unlucky.
Yeah.
Well, it's always going to be Poison Jab.
Unless it might have the chance to slack off here. But probably not.
No, because it's going to see a kill. It's never going to slack off when it sees a KO. Especially when it sees me having a fast KO.
Mm-hmm.
We could go to Togomadaru on the Poison Jab.
No, you're whirlpooled in.
Oh, fuck, you're right. So I just have to click Feint Attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because Bullet Punch does 11. Yeah, no, we just have to stay in and Feint Attack. So if we get unlucky here...
It's like 49% chance to get unlucky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. That
There's
sucks.
not much you can do.
Nope.
I think you go Togi, you fake out, and...
Yep.
That's unfortunate. That's just rough. But there's not much.
It was
you
the
can do.
maximum amount of, like, bad luck that could have happened. It was like, it went for Whirlpool, and then it got the poison. But we can fake out, and then... And then we just Smart Strike.
No, U-turn. Does U-turn kill? If it doesn't kill, then don't. But if it does, then you just go into Dread. And we don't have to sack Masquerade.
Oh no, we... U-turn... Does 16 to 20%.
I think that's enough.
I mean, if it's at the red, that's at least 20%, or no, 15% is red?
That was 20. But do you have your ruler?
Probably. I don't have it on my Discord overlay now.
That's fine.
But I should have it saved on Photoshop.
I don't want to rush you, but I do have to leave, like...
Okay, I thought I had it saved. I don't. We'll just... I think I'm clicking the U-turn anyway.
Yeah.
Because the worst, if it doesn't KO, just go into Hitmonchan as long as it doesn't slack off.
Well, Hitmonchan will die to a Zen Headbutt.
Well, it depends on who goes first.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna click U-turn.
I would U-turn, yeah.
Okay, it's going first.
Okay, I think that's fine.
I think that
Yeah.
means we... And it KO'd.
now you go
Okay.
Dread.
Yeah, now we go Dread and we outspeed. And we only lost one Pokemon, and not the Pokemon we were planning on losing.
Which is really funny.
Whatever. We got through... We lost Pangoro, which was a nice Pokemon to have because it was a Dark type.
Yeah, losing your
But
Dark type is rough.
hasn't been amazing up to this point. But... Yeah, Rock Slide always KOs. And we're through this fight.
That's a good... You got past Chelle, and, like...
Past Shell with only one death.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, you're doing pretty good, I think.
Oh wait, I have to click this button for the first time. I had to click the death counter button.
Okay.
Whatever, we got through Shell. Holy shit.
That was a good Chelle, in all honesty.
I was too distracted to use my fletchlings. I should have been reacting during that.
No, that was a good Chelle, I think.
Yeah, no. I'm happy with how we played that.
I have to go.
See ya. Yeah, I'm gonna stop streaming here in a couple minutes too.
Good Chelle.
Because now, assuming I'm not completely mistaken, That should be the last battle for this area. Yeah. That means we get to Mauville. Okay. Let's go ahead and remute this and resume music. That is way loud. Okay. One death through Chelle. Oh, God. Okay. Ooh. So now we have Pokemon to level up. I don't know if I'm going to do that right now. What items do I still need to get? Oh, I need to get the items, right? Yeah, I have some berry trees to get. I'm just making sure there's no fights I'm going to accidentally run to real quick. I just had to lose Pangoro. Yeah, there's no fights over here. And then... Wait, where is the... Electroweb TM? Or did I already get that? I don't think I got Electroweb. No, I don't have Electroweb yet. Where is it? So we can get these berries. Finally have citruses. And then... Oh, here it is. There we go. So I could have had that, but I didn't need it. Okay, and then I believe I can also get... Smart Strike, which is here. And we can get the rare candy from the rare candy house. Where people called me the Rock Smash guy, and it was sort of degrading. But thinking about it, it's fitting, as I was just giving away a useless item. If you're here, you've already smashed some rocks along the way, right? So I think I need the rare candy dude. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to read that text because I skipped past it beforehand. Oh, that means we get some encounters, right? No, because up is water. It's just water encounters, right? Yeah, we don't really have any encounters unless we're desperate for fishing. And we have some berries we can get. Now, which route is this? Route 118. Yes, we can come down here and get these berries. Which this is... Wait, which route is this? Citrus and Asper. Okay, so we got those. And then we can also get 111. I don't think I can get anything from. Yeah, because there's fights here. And I'm pretty sure it's just the water type encounters here. Yeah. I already checked that. Okay. So then the only thing left to get is the heart scale over here. Yep. Okay. And then that is all the items. Now we just need to level up Pokemon. But I think I'll do that next stream. I gotta use the restroom and eat. And I might be streaming later. Because now I'm pretty sure it's just... Wally into Mauville Gym now. So yeah. We'll go ahead and save here and call it good. Sec. See ya.